When did you discover your interpreter was feeding intel to the enemy? I found out during our third month in Helmand Province when my entire squad almost got wiped out by an IED that shouldn't have existed. I was a staff sergeant with the 82nd Airborne, deployed to Afghanistan in 2011. Our forward operating base relied heavily on local interpreters for communication with village elders and gathering intelligence. Ahmed had been with us since week 1 of deployment. Mid-30s, spoke perfect English, claimed his brother was killed by Taliban fighters. Guy seemed solid, always eager to help, never missed a patrol. Command trusted him completely. He had top-level clearance, sat in on mission briefings, knew our patrol routes weeks in advance. Other interpreters rotated out, but Ahmad was permanent staff. First suspicious thing happened during a village sweep in early March. We were looking for weapons caches based on intelligence reports. Ahmad was translating conversations with local farmers. Every door we knocked on, people seemed prepared for us. Houses were clean, families had rehearsed stories, no one acted surprised to see American soldiers, almost like they'd been warned we were coming. My team leader, Sergeant Collins, mentioned it during debrief. Felt too easy, sir, like they knew we were coming. Captain dismissed it as good intelligence work paying off. Second red flag came 2 weeks later. We planned a surprise raid on a suspected bomb-making facility. Only 5 people knew the target location and timing. Me, Captain Brooks, Collins, and 2 other squad leaders, plus Ahmed who'd helped identify the building during reconnaissance. We hit the location at 0300. Place was completely empty. Not just vacant, but scrubbed clean. No bomb materials, no fingerprints, no evidence anyone had ever been there. Intelligence swore the source was reliable. Fresh photos showed equipment inside just 3 days earlier. Someone had warned them we were coming, but we couldn't figure out who. The final piece came during a routine patrol through Marja district. We were escorting a supply convoy to an outpost about 12 clicks north. Standard route we'd used dozens of times. Ahmad was riding in my vehicle, helping navigate through some construction detours. He suggested taking a shortcut through a dried riverbed to avoid traffic delays. Made sense logically. Road was getting congested, convoy was running behind schedule. Ahmad knew the area better than any of us. We diverted from the main route. 3 kilometers into the riverbed, my driver Tommy spotted something wrong. Fresh tire tracks in the dirt, but too wide for local vehicles. Military-grade spacing. I called halt immediately. Dismounted to investigate. That's when we found it. Pressure plate IED buried right in our path. Professionally constructed, recently planted, positioned exactly where our convoy would travel. The device was set for the weight of armored vehicles. If we continued another 50 meters, entire convoy would have been destroyed. 28 soldiers dead. Here's the thing that made my blood run cold. Only Ahmad knew we were taking that route. We'd made the decision 15 minutes earlier based on his suggestion. No one else could have communicated our change of plans to anyone outside our convoy. No cell towers, no radio traffic, no way to get word out. Except Ahmad had been texting on his phone earlier. I confronted him immediately, asked who he'd been messaging. Ahmad claimed it was his wife, but something in his eyes looked different, nervous, guilty. We detained him on suspicion and searched his belongings. Found a second cell phone hidden in his gear. Recent messages and Pasho to unknown numbers. Military intelligence took over the investigation. Turns out Ahmad had been feeding information to a Taliban cell for 6 months. Every patrol route, every mission plan, every target we discussed. The weapons cache sweep, the bomb facility raid, even our daily patrol patterns. All of it passed along to insurgent fighters. They'd been staying one step ahead because they knew our every move. Ahmad wasn't just an interpreter. He was a Taliban intelligence operative placed specifically to infiltrate our operations. His dead brother story was complete fiction. Guy was married to the sister of a known Taliban commander. The whole family was involved in anti-coalition activities. During interrogation, he confessed to 17 separate intelligence leaks. Information that led to 3 IED attacks on other units, 2 convoy ambushes, and the disappearance of millions in reconstruction funds. He'd been paid $500 per week for intelligence reports. More money than most Afghans make in a year. To him, we weren't allies. We were an income source. Military tribunal sentenced him to life in an Afghan prison. Last I heard, he was serving time in Policharki prison outside Kabul. Our entire unit got retrained on operational security procedures. No more advanced briefings with local staff. Mission details restricted to American personnel only. 6 months later, we captured that Taliban cell Ahmed had been feeding. Found detailed maps of our base, copies of our patrol schedules, even photos of our living quarters. They'd been planning a major attack using Ahmed's intelligence. Would have been another Benghazi-style assault if we hadn't stopped the leak when we did.